Welcome back. It's time to put Puerto Vallarta into the GenericExpats review leaderboard system, and I will give my honest review of how it is to live in the city. Starting with accommodation, we brought you to a luxury apartment that was for sale for $500,000 in the romantic zone. We brought you to a luxury rental property that had a price tag of around $1,000 per day, which probably was more for big groups and for large events. However, this shows you what great options we have for luxury in the Puerto Vallarta area, in this case, in the Amapa zone. Lastly, we brought you to a standard apartment in the corner of the romantic zone that had a price tag of around $3,000 in the low season and $4,000 in the high season per month. Comparing the prices in this city to the other cities already explored in GenericExpats, this brings the score a little bit lower, which gives accommodation in Puerto Vallarta an 8.6 out of 10. Next, we brought you to a local dental clinic where we showed you the prices of what the operations would cost and how a local clinic would look like. We then showed you how nature can help improve your quality of life with this beautiful beach hike right next to where you can be living in Puerto Vallarta. Lastly, we brought you to a local pizzeria that was called La Pizzeria Los Muertos, and we had some local IPAs and different artisanal beers along with a pizza. With all of these things considered, in Puerto Vallarta, the quality of life is very high. There are many good options to have your dentist's work done or going to large hospitals, as this is a large city. However, when looking at the cost of everything, it is quite a bit higher than in some smaller or less popular cities. With all of these things being considered, the cost of living is an 8 and the quality of life is a 10. We then took you on a day and night tour on the promenade to show you what it looked like and to get a feel of the area. Next, we brought you to a local shopping mall called La Isla, where you can do a lot of international shopping and take care of those needs you might want to get done. After this, we went to a local house party where there was some interesting, fun atmosphere with some live music. We stopped at a local tour agency to get some information about what are the best things to do and where do people go when they are in the area. Lastly, we did a hike to a viewpoint, El Mirador, where we had a beautiful sunset and had some nice drinks to finish off the day. I personally struggled to find a place that has as many fun things and beautiful nature as this city does here. Puerto Vallarta is truly a very unique place with its beaches, mountains, and great atmosphere inside the city. I can only give Puerto Vallarta a 10 out of 10 with all of these things being considered. Lastly, I had a guest tell me what to expect in terms of weather throughout the year from the dry season to the wet season in Puerto Vallarta. We also mentioned the safety and what areas you might want to look into renting and purchasing property in order to have the best experience possible. I spent 6 weeks in Puerto Vallarta and I must say that I felt super safe the entire time. It was a great experience and I had zero problems. Therefore, in terms of weather and safety, I give this city a 9.5 out of 10. Now let's sum up and divide all of the categories to give Puerto Vallarta a GenericExpats final score. Now, accommodation 8.6, cost of living 8, quality of life 10, entertainment 10, and safety and weather 9.5. This gives Puerto Vallarta 9.2 out of 10, which puts it into first place on the GenericExpats review leaderboard. Congratulations, Jalisco!